Hello gardeners, and welcome back to Smart Garden. Whether you're just starting your gardening journey, or you've been nurturing soil and seeds for years, I'm thrilled to share something that will genuinely revolutionize how you approach plant nutrition. Today, we're uncovering a natural nitrogen powerhouse that's been hiding in plain sight, waiting for you to discover its extraordinary potential. Forget everything you thought you knew about nitrogen for your garden. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to naturally generate all the nitrogen your plants could ever need, leading to unprecedented growth and vibrant yields. Get ready to discover the shocking power of legume branch mulch and permanently transform your gardening approach. Tired of draining your wallet on expensive synthetic fertilizers? There's a free, abundant nitrogen source waiting right in your backyard. The secret lies in understanding one of nature's most elegant cycles, the nitrogen cycle, and how it directly impacts your soil's health and your plant's vitality. Nitrogen is often called the foundation of plant growth. It's the nutrient that builds proteins, chlorophyll, and DNA in every living plant cell. Without adequate nitrogen, your vegetables grow slowly, your flowers pale, and your entire garden underperforms. Most gardeners assume they need to buy expensive bags of fertilizer to provide this essential nutrient. But what if I told you there's a way to generate free, naturally balanced nitrogen right from materials already in your garden? This transformation begins with understanding what plants truly need and recognizing that nature has already built the perfect solution. When you shift from fighting against natural systems to working with them, your garden stops being a place of constant struggle and becomes a thriving ecosystem. The nitrogen you're about to unlock isn't just another nutrient, it's the key to sustainable, self-renewing garden fertility that gets better year after year. Here's where the real magic happens. Legumes possess an incredible, almost supernatural ability to pull nitrogen directly from the atmosphere and transform it into a form plants can actually use. This isn't fertilizer witchcraft, it's pure biology at its finest. And understanding this process will change how you view gardening forever. When you plant a legume, whether it's clover, alfalfa, vetch, peas, beans, or any other member of this remarkable plant family, something extraordinary happens beneath the soil surface. The roots of these plants develop specialized structures called nodules. Inside these nodules lives a symbiotic partner rhizobia bacteria. This is where the partnership becomes truly magical. The rhizobia bacteria possess an enzyme called nitrogenase that performs a biochemical feat most organisms cannot achieve. It takes atmospheric nitrogen, a gas that floats all around us but which plants cannot directly use, and converts it into ammonia. This ammonia is then transformed into organic nitrogen compounds that the legume plant can absorb and use for its own growth. The legume provides carbohydrates from photosynthesis to fuel the bacteria, and the bacteria provide usable nitrogen to the legume. It's a perfect partnership written in the chemistry of life itself. When those legume plants die, or when you harvest their branches and leaves to use as mulch, something equally powerful occurs. All of that nitrogen that was fixed from the atmosphere becomes locked within the plant tissue. As decomposition happens, soil microorganisms break down this organic matter, gradually releasing the nitrogen in forms like nitrates that subsequent crops can immediately use. You're essentially bottling atmospheric nitrogen and storing it in your soil. The best legumes for this technique extend far beyond the common bean. Consider alfalfa, which can fix enormous quantities of nitrogen and grows deep roots that improve soil structure. Clover varieties like red clover and white clover are prolific nitrogen fixers and excellent cover crops. Vetch species are aggressive nitrogen accumulators. Even nitrogen-fixing trees and shrubs like locust can be harvested for their branch mulch. The diversity of options means nearly every gardener can find legumes suited to their climate and growing conditions. Now let's move from theory to action. Creating effective legume branch mulch requires attention to several important details that will maximize nitrogen release and ensure your plants get maximum benefit. Begin by harvesting your legume branches at the optimal time. The nitrogen content in legumes peaks just as the plant begins to flower, before seed pods fully develop. This is your golden window. At this stage, the plant has accumulated maximum nitrogen but hasn't yet diverted energy into seed production. Cut or prune branches from your legume plants, removing as much vegetative material as possible, while leaving enough foliage for the plant to recover if it's a perennial species. Once harvested, chop or shred these branches into smaller pieces. This step cannot be overstated. Finely chopped material exponentially increases the surface area available for microbial decomposition, which means faster nitrogen release. Branches left whole or in large pieces decompose slowly and release nitrogen over many seasons. Shredded material, by contrast, can begin delivering available nitrogen within weeks. If you have a wood chipper, this tool becomes your best friend for this task. Spread your prepared legume mulch around your garden beds and plants to a thickness of approximately 5 to 7 centimeters, which is roughly 2 to 3 inches. This depth is substantial enough to suppress weeds, retain soil moisture, and provide a rich buffet for soil microorganisms. Shallower applications won't provide adequate weed suppression or microbial activity. Thicker applications can sometimes lead to anaerobic conditions or nitrogen tie-up if not managed carefully. One critical consideration involves the carbon-to-nitrogen ratio. Legume material breaks down relatively quickly because it's nitrogen-rich, which means it has a low carbon-to-nitrogen ratio. While this sounds beneficial, it can actually lead to rapid decomposition that releases nitrogen too quickly for your plants to use, causing some to leach away from the root zone. To solve this problem, mix your chopped legume material with carbon-rich materials like straw, dry grass clippings, or shredded leaves. This blend creates a more balanced decomposition rate, ensuring steady nitrogen availability throughout the growing season, rather than a quick flush followed by depletion. Pay attention to soil moisture after applying your mulch. Decomposition and the microbial activity that drives nutrient cycling require adequate moisture. During dry periods, water your mulch layer to keep it consistently moist but not waterlogged. This maintains the conditions necessary for microorganisms to thrive and convert organic nitrogen into plant-available forms. When you implement legume branch mulch correctly, the results really do speak for themselves. Plants growing in beds enriched with legume mulch display visibly darker green foliage within just a few weeks, which is a clear sign of excellent nitrogen availability. Growth rates accelerate noticeably compared to untreated areas. Vegetable crops produce larger yields. Flowering plants generate more abundant blooms with richer colors. Beyond the immediate nutritional benefits, legume branch mulch actually transforms your soil structure over time. As the organic matter breaks down, it increases humus content, which improves water retention, drainage, and soil aggregation. Your soil becomes darker, crumblier, and honestly, just more alive. The microbial activity stimulated by decomposing organic matter creates a thriving ecosystem beneath the surface. The long-term financial benefits are, well, substantial. A gardener spending $50 to $100 annually on synthetic nitrogen fertilizers can dramatically reduce or even eliminate that expense by cultivating legumes and recycling their biomass. Over 5 years, that's easily $500 in savings. Over a gardening lifetime, the cumulative savings become truly staggering. More importantly, you're reducing your reliance on industrially produced fertilizers that require massive energy inputs to manufacture and transport. From an environmental perspective, this technique addresses real concerns. Industrial nitrogen fertilizer production consumes roughly 2% of global energy use. Runoff from synthetic fertilizers creates dead zones in waterways where aquatic life cannot survive. By producing your own nitrogen through legume fixation, you're participating in a genuinely sustainable cycle that mimics natural ecosystem function. The beauty of legume branch mulch lies in its integration with broader sustainable gardening principles. This technique doesn't exist in isolation. It's one component of a self-reinforcing system where each element supports the others. When you maintain a mulch layer of legume branches, you simultaneously suppress weeds. The physical barrier prevents weed seeds from contacting soil and germinating. This reduces the need for manual weeding or herbicides. Fewer weeds mean reduced pest habitat, which naturally decreases pest pressure on your garden plants. Fewer pests mean reduced pressure to apply pest management products. Each benefit builds upon the others. This approach also improves water retention, reducing irrigation needs during dry periods. The organic matter acts as a sponge, holding moisture in the soil, where plant roots can access it. This creates resilience during droughts and reduces water bills throughout the growing season. The transformation extends to your role as a gardener. Rather than viewing yourself as fighting against nature, battling pests, battling weeds, battling nutrient deficiencies, you begin working with natural systems. So, your garden becomes less of a battleground and more of a partnership with the living world around you. The time to start is now. If you're growing legumes already, begin harvesting branches during the flowering stage and experimenting with mulching. If you're not currently growing legumes, plant some this season specifically for this purpose. You'll be amazed at how quickly they establish and how much biomass they produce. Observe your results carefully, track which plants thrive and what happens to your soil over time. Document the changes you notice, share your success stories with our community. We genuinely want to hear about your experiences and learn from your observations. The nitrogen hidden in legume branches is waiting for you to unlock it. Thank you for watching Smart Garden, and please remember to subscribe to our channel and share this guide with fellow gardeners in your life. Your garden is about to transform, and we can't wait to see what you grow.